Western Spring Television. Ours it is.
Listening to you out there. It is another time with the guys in the studio to discuss issues as interesting as they may look. Jokes aside is the show, Western Spring Television. My name is MC Too Much, and I have in the studio great minds. I have to hail them today. Great minds. They are great minds, great people. Chocolate Cassie, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm great. It's fabulous. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and I'm happy to see the butterflies.
Thank God they are on our head, not in our stomach.
Right.
Butterfly in my belly.
Right.
But this one on your
There's
head.
nobody giving me butterflies right now. So like,
Yes,
you know,
I really want to
my
understand
head.
why people say they have. Can you explain butterfly in my
that's
belly?
chemistry. You know, when you meet someone that you know gets you all flustered, gives you butterflies, you're liking the person, and you just.
So
get
do you
that
feel
tingling
butterfly fly in
feeling.
your belly?
You get
No,
the tingling feeling.
there's a
It's tingling
feeling, yeah.
That's what they call it,
Tingling
butterfly.
feeling.
Tingling.
It's,
Yeah.
It tingles
makes
you.
just
Tingling
not,
me.
Just
Tingalingali.
all giddy in your head, light-headed, happy, all of that.
Okay,
Because
since
it's
you
But why
don't
you
have
don't use
right.
butterfly? Why you not say cockroach in your belly?
What was this?
Why butterfly?
Since nobody is giving butterfly in your belly,
So now
you just put down for your head.
it's almost there my ex. I'm gonna use my sensitive things. Exactly.
Okay.
All right, you're welcome to the
Thank
show.
you.
King Eve, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, I'm okay. Bless God.
I like your outfit today, man.
Thank you.
I like your shoes. I was going to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In recent times, the way King Eve, they do things. I know that are doings, no clear.
You know, say when you come in, you talk say men of great minds. You know, some men and women of timber and caliber, Iroko
Yeah,
and
true,
mahogany.
true.
you know.
Obechi. Happy New Month to now.
Yeah, happy new month to you too.
Wow. The month of May was a great month, and June will be a greater one. So some of us do birthday for May. Like, I think King
Yep.
Eve, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Don't do nice. You don't do
Yeah.
birthday. You don't.
I bet shift. Now, we say made the born for 1st of January. I bet.
Are you serious? Oh, yeah. So now
Yeah.
you and Oga they share birthday.
No worry. My birthday.
That year you senior almost everybody. You know, say
now.
when they grow up, one say now say age, you say which month you be. But say now like June, person na January, that's senior.
Yes,
you.
yeah.
I saw now. I seen all of you.
Ja Michael, how you doing today?
I'm cool. I'm just tired. No, this this wala everywhere. You know. There's no fuel.
But how are you guys
There's no
coping with this
fuel.
fuel issue?
It's not even funny. It's not funny.
not
You know, as I take suffer
I want to
during
go and buy us
that
now,
cash crunch period, and there was false scarcity, all of that.
Yeah.
Now I'm going through it all over again.
Yeah, but the difference will be that there's cash.
There's cash, but I'm still paying a whole lot. I'm paying times 2 of my fare now, which makes absolutely no sense to me, honestly.
I want to buy.
I
I want to
mean,
buy horse.
No, horse far. I also suggest that we get bicycle. You know, it helps you.
Yes, you do exercise.
In fact, I actually went
She
to.
goes sweet, oh.
I actually subscribed for
she
the
go wear a
membership.
butterfly for head. The
For the
bicycle.
membership card of Trekkers Association, you know,
Yeah.
they said I'll have to wait 2 weeks before they confirm me, but I hope you know I get finally.
But
Too much. Imagine them wear this kind.
You know, far we go soon
Hey,
reach.
come down on top bicycle. Imagine them. Maybe just
no. There is a way they will do it.
We'll start dressing like
If-
the women of old.
If, no. If you are coming to work,
Pantalon.
it means if you wear trousers. So when you reach here, you change. You just the pair that small.
But I'm
And
actually
the thing go fit this
I'm
girl.
actually considering getting a scooter. You know, scooters they won't be too
Okay, that
expensive
what
with
you say you do.
petrol.
She now resemble all those Indian ladies.
Honestly, it's going to be nice.
How fit with that with you know the roads and everything that we have here,
No, it is.
and the kind of drivers that we have here.
No,
that
people
don't
have
really
scooters all
They
around.
no send
follow
you.
laws.
You just do anyhow.
People have scooters all around. So,
Then go come out
but the
from
fuel,
behind.
the fuel consumption will not be too much. You know, if I'm
Yeah,
able to buy like
we
2
should
liters, 3
begin to
liters.
look for.
Don't worry, at least I'll be
alternatives.
once in a while. When I want to go out, I'll come and borrow your scooter.
You pay now. I rent it out to you.
But the
You want to-
government
you want to be
need to
renting it
begin
out.
to look for alternatives.
Yeah.
It's because most of our activities surround fuel.
Yeah.
Was one use petrol, anything,
Sure.
and things now will just dey increase like mad.
Exactly, because everything you are doing has
Go
to be
reach far away.
transportation. Everything.
Like I said to lay
The
again, do
feed that,
CS.
no, the feed that they are going to feed the fowl. They mean that transport they use carry am from
Exactly.
where they bring.
They know they use diesel motor carry am.
And actually, the time we are in now, you know, this is the time where monthly salary earners get their pay.
Yeah.
Imagine you now getting your pay and you get to the market and what you used to buy now is now double, and you have to pay double for your transport fare. So what amount is left for you to actually
Take care of
take care of
yourself.
yourself?
I know of
Well, just
somebody
advise
that
that you buy
when
more
I
of
calculate it, if he no go dey get salary again.
Buy more of gari at home.
Oh my god.
Gary and what?
Crazy.
Gari, kuli,
Cassava.
You're
gari,
welcome to the show, guys.
Fish, gari, something. Just like gari, and
Wait
be
a-
garnishing it with anything.
With Agbado Abi.
Oh,
Cassava.
you just buy one bag of gari,
In the
abi?
Agbado area.
Your head go
Just buy gari and buy any other thing you can use to complement it. You will not die.
Okay, we need to go on this short break. When we come back, the topic of the day. These guys now no key person. Just now small thing remain and for you change everything. That type of person just the same one focus. Now that you just also can't think you just
You know, it's one of those when you just compare one place like that, and you know, you want to leave, but we cannot leave.
All right, welcome back to the show, Jokes Aside. Today we'll be talking about sex and relationship. Can a relationship work without sex? A lot of persons believe that sex is a core part of relationship, while some are not of that school of thought. So I'll take it from King Eve.
Why not with the man with the experience?
Hallelujah. I thought it was going to look at me.
I want to start with King Eve today.
Because we are talking sex. John Michael is always.
Why am I a sexologist?
When it comes to
you always have
sex, John
experience
Michael.
I'm not
is fully
I'm not a
loaded.
cocoa
That
master.
doesn't mean many of us don't have.
No, he
that
has special experience.
Like,
Even
Why
if he's
is
a love doctor now.
Special experience.
It
That's what
doesn't
we're
mean
saying.
like
But
because
King
I'm-
Eve,
Yeah.
what
I'm not a
do you
pastor.
really think about sex and relationship? Should sex be the watchword for people going into a relationship?
no, I've actually heard people say that sex is the. In fact, I think I watched a podcast that said sex is the beginning of great things in a relationship. The lady was saying that it is from sex to other things. Like once
Okay.
you're attracted to someone, the first thing you do is to have sex with the person to know if you're compatible sexually. Before
Okay.
you now talk about you.
Other things in the
Yeah.
relationship.
But I do not buy that idea because people are different and sex is different things to different people. You know, because I do not see sex as an activity. I don't see it as.
Is it a game?
I don't see it as you eating.
One as sport.
You go. I don't see it as sports. Let me just. You know, there are
Okay.
people that think it's sport and.
Why are you
they
pointing
try
at me
to-
now? You that think it's
to
sport.
use it as an exercise, because you have mentioned it before that he actually, whenever he wants to burn calories, he engages in sex.
And it makes
he has
you
told
fit.
me before.
Oh, wow.
You
Yeah, you
understand?
achieve fitness.
But for me, sex is not sports. It's not.
Okay, so what
you
is
eating.
sex? It's just sex. Sex is sex.
Sex. but then I believe sex should be between two people who are already intimate, emotionally intimate when it comes to psychologically. Before
That's what you feel. What about those that
intimate.
just have flings and all of that?
flings, and they're not in a relationship.
They are not in a relationship.
like a meet and greet sex.
Bestie.
Oh, thank you so much. Meet and greet sex. I don't even want it to be. Yeah.
Well, it depends. Like it's entirely up to you. You're an adult, so I cannot tell you what to do and what not to do. So if you believe meet and greet sex works for you, and if you think you want to first engage in sex before you're talking about other things in a relationship, fine. Like, it's your life. I cannot dictate to you, and I do not like when people dictate to other people, because I believe that life is about action and consequences. So if you engage in an action, you should be able to chest the consequences. So when the consequences come, I will not be there to help you chest the consequences.
So
You understand?
you don't feel that sex is a core part, plays a core role in a relationship?
In marriage,
Okay.
if the relationship is marriage,
But in just a relationship,
just in a
dating.
relationship, I do not think so.
because now who you date, now you go marry. I mean, you don't need to date who you go marry.
And you don't always date to marry, though.
Exactly.
But before marriage,
Yeah, dating will
hey,
culture.
hey, now wait till they talk. Now from clap, night dance this.
And you know, some people have always advocated for the fact that you have to test it good before you
Yes,
buy it and all of
yes.
that.
Very, very, very
but then
important.
I always give this analogy that when you want to test the microphone, you kind of hit it, and you eat it before you talk, right? That is, you hit it before you use it. So sometimes when you're in a relationship, you don't have to go into to have sex. You can
Okay.
always test it and see if
But
it works.
How do you want to
in
test?
recent discovery,
I kiss my wrist.
they will tell you don't hit the mic anymore. You feel spoil that thing when you did the top.
Yeah.
So just talk, make we hear your
Chin,
voice.
chin, 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 chin.
No, now we where they use
Chin,
microphone
chin,
for
pop, pop,
church.
chin, chin.
They'll say, please don't hit it anymore. If you go for big events, some technical guys say, please don't hit it. Just hi. Hey.
But when you know,
So that your hit it, you.
but why you
okay.
the only even say it itself,
it
because
may
it sounds
be
like
deceptive.
it's like
The bars may be too much for the person using it. The Twitter may be too much for the person.
So what are you
the
analyzing?
Twitter.
Why are you analyzing
I'm
microphone?
talking. No,
He's talking about the microphone.
Leave
she talking
microphone.
about
Let's talk about the topic.
So now,
What you analyze now? I don't call no. It sounded like something in my ear.
if you say you don't need to test it before
Yeah.
you buy it. We've heard of stories where
I even have a
people-
story I want to talk
I know
about.
Okay,
you
I'll keep
have.
you
I know.
Seriously, I have a story I want to talk about.
I know. That is why I'm happy seeing you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, sir.
on
You
set.
were
So,
saying.
if you don't test it, if you don't, check whatever you want to buy, what if you now get into the marriage in a black market?
Well, life is a risk, right? See, wait.
Life is a risk.
Life is a risk, right?
Okay.
There are some people that have even tested it and they got into the marriage and things didn't work out well for them in other areas, right? So it's not about, like, when people focus more on sex and say you have to test what you want. I know sex is a very, very important part of marriage.
Agree.
Thank you so very
It's
much.
very important.
I appreciate this
But
point.
I am just saying that, yes, you can get it right when it comes to sex, but there are other things also that you need to get right. And if
Leave
you
other
don't
things
get
now.
it right,
For this discourse,
it will
sex we are
destroy
talking about.
everything when you get into marriage.
All right, thank you so very much, King Eve. We are still coming back to the topic, which is can a relationship work without sex? Now, Chocolate Cassie,
Yeah.
do you think, going by what she said, do not test before you buy You know, sex should not be the main thing. Some people feel, man, if we are not sexually compatible, nothing can work, because it's very important, and they need to. There are some people that are so keen about it.
Yeah, they're passionate about it.
They're passionate about. That's what they want. If the sex is bad, they don't believe anything can work in such a relationship.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. For some people, you know, they are cool with, okay, it's fine. We don't need to test. We don't need to. It's just a very small percentage of people. Literally very small percentage
that believe that they will not,
that there's no need to test, and that percentage might be like, you know, the ones that are maybe practicing, maybe monks, or you know, people that are doing
or celibates. People
maybe
that
those
are
are
sold to celibacy.
those that are celibate.
very rare.
But what if you are wrong? What if
No.
your statistics, you know?
Not in this present time. Maybe it would have been possible back then, but now, nah. Most people, in fact, when guys tell you, okay, you know what, you don't want to have a non-sexual relationship, that's fine. I love you for your mind, you know, your beauty, your personality, blah, 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 and all your body. They'll tell you that just to get into the relationship with you. But men have this, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they think they are. They feel like...
Is it just men?
A lot of men, and I'm speaking out of experience.
What about the woman?
I need to come from my own side now.
Okay.
So like men think, oh yes, when I get into the relationship, I can convince her, I can do things to make her want to have sex finally.
Have you in any way told the guy that you just want to be?
Yes, plenty times. Plenty.
You are not attracted
did not
to
do
that
it.
guy sexually or what?
I was, but I
Okay.
just was not ready to have a sexual relationship
At that time?
at that time.
Did you put any time frame, like maybe for
No,
6
there was no
months?
time frame. I just told
So
him, okay.
for the full relationship?
I would just tell you straight up, okay, you want to date me, that's fine. I like it too. I'm feeling your vibe too, but I don't want to have a sexual relationship. I want a non-sexual relationship. And the guy would go, yes, no problem. They always go, yes, no problem.
Wait.
They always
For
will say
you
yes.
now, where the relationship won't end?
It never lasts. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Wait now, you were don't talk and say you don't want, you want a non-sexual
It will end
relationship.
wherever it's supposed to end. I'm not going to, you know, start
What
saying
was
I'm
your
predicting.
projection like? Okay.
I honestly had no as of that time, even like, you know, like I said to you, not everybody dates to marry. I'm just
Okay.
back then, I was even basically dating for the fun of it.
For
You
the
know,
fun of it,
wherever it
right.
ends, it ends. If it leads here, if it leads there, well, who cares? Whichever one, we're just having fun. So like wherever, and then they'll tell you, okay, it's fine. 1 week, 2 weeks into the relationship, it's not as if we don't make out. Okay, I'm not being a complete non here. So we'd make out. We could kiss. We could, you know, do foreplay and all.
That
but-
is where you start
but I
kissing,
just didn't
foreplay,
want
and your body you do
the act of
The penetration and all of
exactly.
that.
So it doesn't even matter whether I'm turned on or not. I will say to you, stop. We can't go all the way, and you already know beforehand that I don't
Say,
want this.
hey, this is the boundary.
that is
Yeah, so
serious.
I would say satisfy you to some extent. If it's possible for you to be satisfied through that, you can still get some satisfaction. But in the aspect of,
Okay.
you know, the penetrating
Continue.
act, that would
I did try get the
No,
point.
So a lot of guys will tell you, okay, they're fine with it. But, you know, 1 week, 2 weeks, they become selfish. They're telling you, no, I want this. Why are you not giving this? One even went as far as calling me a witch.
Are you serious?
That why am I saying no to him? Why don't I want to have sex with you? And I told him from the beginning, I do not want this. So honestly, it's very hard to say a relationship that will be happy with no sex. Because even if the guy is telling you, okay, fine, no sex, that guy is getting it from somewhere else, or he will start pressurizing you. And by the time you start saying no, he will start making you feel bad, like you're doing something terrible in the relationship. So it's a very difficult thing to get.
All right, John Michael.
Mr. Experience.
I beg now, wait till all this was.
Some guys,
Okay.
when they got themselves into the kind of relationship
She's talking about
she's
casting.
talking about, at the end of the day, if you don't work, they will feel like they lose.
Yeah.
You don't hear that
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
You say, I don't knock that guy. He pay me.
Yeah, that happens.
You mean say, now so now this girl take go like, I don't knock her. You know, why do men have that feeling?
It is just, you know, it is just our nature as men. We don't want to do things, we'll do relationship, we'll enter, we'll also struggle for something. Maybe say at the end of it, you just enter there, you don't do anything, you just
Like,
go. Because that relationship,
some guys
that relationship, you will buy things for that
They
girl.
will be so
And she
pained
doesn't buy
that they
things
will
for
be
you.
talking about
She
it.
doesn't
and
buy things for you.
What
You
if
know-
she doesn't buy things for you? What
Then
if you
I
are the
don't
one
know
you
the
buy
kind of
things,
people
you
you
buy
date.
things, You buy her things, you do everything, you make her hair, you
and the only thing
and
where you feel say she's supposed to give you na that knacking.
at least just compensate you small. So okay, you try.
Wait,
Okay, the knacking na compensation.
I don't understand this kind of thing.
I don't know. She don't want to give you anything. You
Because this babe definitely.
see, bro.
When you buy things
What
from
if
this
we
babe,
come back and say that girl say we know they give you? If they give another person, I need to tell you say it happen where. Girl will tell you say no, we are not having sex. I don't want to do that now. I want to keep myself. And you find out that another person is not. I was telling you a story that time.
Yeah.
I said the lady was a virgin. She said she told me
that.
she was a virgin and blah blah blah. And at the end of the day she now said okay, yeah, come on. By the time I got there, that's why I entered.
You can't swim.
I just entered straight.
You
There
enter
was
ocean.
nothing stopped me. I entered. So I was not like, but you told me you were a virgin and we shouldn't do this and that, and I obeyed everything you said.
But don't you think the relationship can actually just go like that, even without sex? You should not feel pain.
Let me tell you.
What should pain you? It should be that I'll lose this girl and she's not my
Apart
girl.
from the fact
but why
that
this are the knacking?
let me tell you one thing. Let me not tell you from one angle. Apart from the fact of we are saying this and I be pain guy, no pain guy. Let me tell you a story now quickly.
Okay.
I want to refer you to this movie, The Adulteress.
Okay.
Sent to be was sent to be and somebody there. Sent to be, you know as a state rich. The guy was telling him, let's before we get married. And the son of was like, no, I don't want to do that. Don't let us do that. I don't want to do that. Eventually, they got married and they were not compatible. The guy is small. When they are doing, the guy was shouting, hey, ugly dago. And ladies just like, what is this one? What's wrong with this one? You want to come? You go sleep. The lady is not feeling anything. And she started knocking all her friends' husbands around just to satisfy herself. And guy started killing all those men.
I feel like if you're making out, you know,
What I'm trying to say is that-
make out. You
okay.
will know his size through make out.
Exactly.
And what the size is not in you.
Wait, no. You can actually tell.
Okay, what if you know his size? What if it's a 2 minutes Indomie man?
I feel like if you're doing foreplay, it depends on how quickly she can
It
make
doesn't
come
matter.
quickly.
See,
No,
someone
wait.
okay, don't let me talk. Some people see
I
like do
don't feel
foreplay.
I don't feel cheating now. You go feel check the guy, you feel check everything on one
If
check.
you're doing foreplay,
Yet now
you all know what foreplay
you
is,
feel
right?
use
You cannot know whether the man is a 2 minutes man.
and all of that, you know.
So you would know his size. You would know what he looks like when he's fully erect, right? So which one is that you do not know?
But
that
you
one?
cannot know whether it's a 2
How will
minutes
you
man.
measure his libido?
That one is different.
Libido, duration and everything.
Basically,
Say this guy has a very high libido. Come on, I can't deal.
Yeah, well, you can always know by his strength. I mean, foreplay is not 2 minutes, it's not 5 minutes. So you can always
This is
know by
somebody
his
that
strength going
wants
on
sex
and
over, and I've heard of a story of a lady that it's a real life story. She married the guy because the guy was, you know, I don't want to call pastor. It's okay. This guy go gentle, go do all right. You know, he don't come up for us.
We are seeing stories every day
Because
now. Can't
wait
you
till
see
she
the
jam.
stories all around because of sex.
Not be beans like the guy.
it was more than
Like he finished work. She ran away.
Oh wow.
She ran like not be say she pack clothes. She run with her clothes. Like you want to keep every day waiting the soap. You get because she might have been in that category of people that would say no sex
wanna
before
do-
marriage.
yeah.
Let's just wait. You know, man of God. Yeah, you know, everybody.
I've seen a lot of
In that
people
case,
like that too.
communication would have solved that problem.
Exactly.
Since the problem is that he wants sex every day, that is something you discuss with your partner before marriage. You can decide to not discuss it during relationship, but once you know marriage is involved, discuss everything. Know what to expect.
But when marriage is involved, can't you change the narrative? Like
because
let's
I
just
mean, that test.
since-
I've been now since you know that you're
if
getting
it's
married.
somebody that doesn't want to actually do that, I don't think you should say because he has put a ring on your finger. Therefore, until you walk down the aisle and say I do, that's when. If you truly don't want to have sex, yes.
Okay.
Jam,
It doesn't work that way.
you were about sharing a story, please, of probably people that were into relationship that this no sex before marriage stuff.
I don't talk up now.
Yeah,
That was why I said the other
she
time. I
found
talked
out
about
that he was small and all of that.
Yeah, the guy was small. And she was saying something the other time that, you know,
Macaros.
through foreplay, we know a lot of things. How will you know whether the man is a 2 minutes man? true
You know
foreplay.
there are men that when you even touch them like this, just touch their nipple, pam, they've come.
And that can be
The
there can be
excitement
reasons.
and all of that.
Excitement can cause it. Even normally when you want to have sex,
just know that he
when
has
you want to have
premature
sex and you have bit in your
So
mind already.
if you touch guy Pino,
when he come,
and
he
he
has
can't come.
premature ejaculation. That's
No,
it.
no, no,
Because
no,
when
no.
you
How
come
the
in
guy-
ordinary touch, haba,
no, not be for your side, not ordinary. For the
no.
guy side, not be ordinary.
then that means
You don't
once-
Maybe
touch
the
the
guy
charger.
down
If you
there
say that
excited.
get the G-spot
that
now,
means once he
maybe they
enters
find
you,
G-spot,
that means once he enters you, 1, 2, he has come, and he will tell you, oh, because you were too sweet or this or that. They start giving you unnecessary excuses.
No, it happens. It happens at
that's
times.
it.
It happens at times when you are too excited.
Maybe once,
before the baby even
maybe
come.
the first time, but if it happens again, then you should know that this is who this person is.
But through foreplay, you can't know all those things. You can't know about duration through foreplay now.
It is sharp.
You can't know about
It
the
might not be
strength. You can't know
100%.
about the strength of the guy.
From what
Through foreplay.
Cassie
If you are just
saying,
touching yourself, you are kissing,
when
you are
BJ
touching,
don't
you
they
can't know.
involve, some people cannot. Do you know that some people cannot handle BJ?
Are you talking about Bolaji?
Some people
Abanjo.
cannot handle BJ the way they will handle the main stuff.
What if I
Some
tell you
people
that
can resist BJ.
Some
and
people don't
cannot
even feel
resist
BJ.
that. Do you know that? Some people cannot come even when you are
Yes.
you are
yes.
singing.
That-
But when they 2 seconds, they don't come because probably the room don't wet, water don't fall everywhere. My guy enter and he sleep.
And I hope you guys also know that it's possible that you're compatible
Wahala
with
too
somebody
much.
before marriage. You know, you guys are sexually in sync, and you guys eventually get married. And maybe a couple of months into the whole thing, somebody just gets tired out. Somebody's no longer performing as good
Yeah,
as
then
they used to.
we
Someone's
understand,
libido
say-
goes down. What do you want to understand?
We go
besides it?
understand, say
At that point, what do you understand?
That,
What do you
that,
understand?
that
We
is
understand.
where
We don't
the
dey do am
communication
It's the
will come to
same-
play.
same-
That's
Something
where
must
communication.
have
That's it.
happened.
We understand
See,
now. Understand
Something
it.
must have
Too much. I believe.
made the guy or the lady drop in.
How do you now cope
Maybe
with that?
childbirth or anything.
So how-
Come on,
at that
you
point, how
can
do
work
you
it out now.
understand?
You can
Yes,
work it
now.
out. It's workable.
See,
It's workable.
You can even
Leave
see, you
story.
can even
I
see,
believe-
you can even see
You know
a
one thing
therapist.
you know
if
one
you
thing
need
I
to.
believe, if that is workable, right? I believe so far the guy's thing is not something like very tiny.
Like carrot now.
So
Come
far
on,
it's
go,
not
yeah.
important,
Okay.
right? If you are in the relationship, if you are in marriage rather, you can always work things out.
Now, King Eve, do you think a relationship can survive without sex?
Yes, I believe so.
100.
100%.
And you don't believe that there'll be this is somewhere, somebody may be deceiving somebody in that relationship, maybe the girl or the guy.
You know, we've had
Because somebody said it is only some, though I will not subscribe to it, he said it's only virgins that can say there will be no sex before marriage.
There are people that have
once
actually
you've
sworn to
tasted
do.
it,
Nah.
there are people
there will
that
be
have-
this urgent.
Yeah.
If you not take time, you
can
will
like-
I like apple.
non-virgin.
I like
Yeah.
apple. Wait,
There are
person-
people that have sworn to celibacy, not even only females. There
Okay.
are males that have sworn to celibacy and say, okay, I will not have sex again until my wedding night.
And they've tested it already.
And they have already tested it already, right?
Okay.
So it's just a thing of the mind. It's a thing that you have promised yourself not to do. It's a thing that you have, devoted your, your promise to say, okay, I'm not going to do this.
you make sure you
It's a-
don't think of it.
You understand? So it's
Jan
possible.
Michael, do you think a relationship can survive without sex?
I don't think so. It's part of relationship now.
Sex is
makes-
part of the
yes, makes you
relationship.
bond.
The bonding.
The bonding, you bond very well with the person. It's not a matter of, if you're just meeting yourselves, you're just doing, she said foreplay the other time. You go do foreplay, your body go ask now. We know, body no be firewood. We are humans. Your body will ask for
And
it.
as guy, your tank feel don't
If you
full.
don't fool, and
But with foreplay,
and if you don't want to deceive
the
your-
guy
you don't want to deceive your
The guy
partner.
feel come now. If he trade things now with
With
the
what?
foreplay, where now they do.
like she was talking about BJ the other time. Someone like me, I don't feel anything. If you like do BJ from now to tomorrow, I don't feel it.
Until you reach.
Yes.
There is
If I don't do anything. So if you like, we are saying foreplay. If you like, touch me, do. Don't say my body no be iron. But
you know get G spot.
if I get if you touch him, I go feel him. But I no fit. I no fit come with all those BJ.
Okay.
Touch. You
Okay.
rub. You do you anything. If I no do.
You know, go they satisfied. Wow. So if you work, they must knock to confirm.
is part of-
And
it's part
some
of it now.
people
It's part of
have that
relationship.
belief that if I never knock, I never seal that relationship. Let's not
And
never
what are you
start.
sealing? You should be
doesn't
sealing
make any
marriage, not
sense.
relationship. You
doesn't
talked
make
about
any sense.
something the other time that, it...
Wait. They're not a serious relationship.
What do you want?
Because, okay, babe, I want them to say, okay, we don't start to this.
Shebi
When-
na relationship they lead to
loyalty.
marriage.
That's what you want.
My-
Na relationship they lead to marriage
My
now.
commitment to you. That should be what should be
Marriage
sealing
is
it.
what you're
Not
sealing.
sex.
That's
I could give you sex and be still cheating on you, not being loyal to you. So just the sex alone. I'm
Cheating
giving
on you does not mean the person doesn't love you.
Oh please, let's
Don't
not
even go there.
Let's not
If I-
digress.
if I-
Bring it.
Let's not digress.
Cheating on you doesn't
On
mean the person
topic for
doesn't love
another
you.
day.
Especially
A
men.
topic for another day. Let's not
Don't
go
even
there.
guys.
go there.
Let's not go there.
I'm telling you, a
Don't
man
go
can
there.
cheat on you for
That is
for any reason, but
That
he
is-
still love you.
Wait,
to be brainwashed.
Wait.
that doesn't
Are you
work.
saying that, according to John Michael, now, when a man cheats on you, he doesn't love you?
I can cheat on you too. And I
Wait,
love you.
now question.
No,
ask-
because
Now
you
question,
guys-
Wait,
answer the
don't
question.
answer, say
Answer the
yes or
question.
no.
I don't see how you'd say you love me 100%.
There's
And
nothing.
you want to
Is there
cheat on
perfect
me.
relationship
All right,
anywhere?
so-
Is there
so
perfect marriage?
when a man
is there
cheats,
perfect
he doesn't love his
relationship?
partner,
Why must
right?
Men
you
will-
think
There's no
of a
100%
negative
anywhere.
Men will say this. If I cheat on you, can
There
you
is no
believe me that I still love
100%
you?
relationship or
John
marriage
Michael,
anywhere.
will you
Answer our
believe that I
question.
still love you if I cheat on you?
Wait.
Will you believe that I still love you
This
if I cheat on
particular
you?
question where you ask you.
Now question we just ask you now.
You guys
He ask
want
you,
to
no answer the
twist
question.
it.
He ask you
It can
question
go
now.
both ways. I've responded, and I've said it's not possible for you to love me 100%. I still cheat on me. Now I'm telling you.
Why you say
can I
100%?
love
There's
you
no
and cheat
100%
on you?
anywhere now.
Okay, fine, John Michael. Is it possible that I love you 80% and still cheat on you?
Yes, now you can love me and still cheat
So
on
you
me.
believe I still love you if I
Yes,
cheat
you
on
can love me.
You won't feel like I've
You may have
gotten
your
my
reason. You may
emotional
have a reason. You may have a reason for cheating.
No. If
He said he has a reason for cheating.
there's
have
a
a reason for
saying,
cheating.
there's a saying that if a woman cheats on a man,
okay.
You are gone.
the man is gone.
guys just
Yes,
use that-
but if a man cheats on you,
See, that's-
he may still love you.
That's an outdated
That's-
He loves you.
Make
Maybe it's
we
guys
leave that.
use it
No,
to
leave that.
No, leave that Jesus.
No, leave
Please,
that.
now-
But
now you want
wait.
to digress.
we don't go come up for a year. We don't go come up for a year if we start
Do
this
you
one.
know that as a woman, if you open for a guy, or not just the open, except in recent
hope
time we
you
don't say
know.
sex no get
Thank
level
you so
again. But you know say women una dey
Say
quick
you
catch
don't say,
emotion.
wait, let me ask something. That shower wait day, that babe where they do hook up, you know say she gets serious boyfriend. So you're telling me that the person she's doing hook up with, all of them,
No,
I shall
they
the catch
fall for
feelings.
them.
I shall the
No,
catch
think about
feelings.
it.
I
She
shall the
gets
catch
serious
feelings.
boyfriend.
Now one of the
She will
rules
still
be that.
marry, oh.
Now one of the rules be that.
She
I shall
will
the
still
catch
get-
feelings.
she will still marry. So
If he
what are
get
you
pursue,
saying?
but I shall the get
There
feelings
are
for their
classy
catch feelings
runs
with.
babes that stick around with men for money, have sugar daddies, and they still have serious boyfriend, and they still love their boyfriend.
should be
So what
now-
are we
No,
saying here?
no,
What are we
no.
saying?
See.
No, just accept it.
That
No,
one is
accept
transactional.
Oh,
The hand, na
business beast.
Ah,
She already made up her mind that this is business.
Yes.
But if a lady look at John Michael and say, no, I want to go down with this guy, and anything is up, there is tendencies that the lady will catch feeling.
yeah.
But you see, a man can man, and the man will still be a man.
Yes.
That's falling in love.
That's a lie.
That's what you guys
That's
say.
why we have. You see,
Have you not had situations where somebody
we have
cheats
more
and
female
fall in
sex
love?
workers than we have for male. That's to let you know that
That man, they enjoy.
female have the capacity, right? Female have the capacity of having sex with you and not give a fuck about you.
No.
They do.
That's
No,
it.
wait.
See, one thing
Let
about-
us
see,
not
one thing about
take it from
men-
the angle of
See,
the
one
sex workers or the ones
See,
babe.
one thing about
this
men-
is we're talking about
Do you know-
business
wait,
here.
okay, let's move away from business. Do you know there are women that use you and dump you as a woman?
How many?
Them day.
They don't say it out of
How
their mouth.
many?
See,
Compared to
How
the
many?
men.
Because they don't come out to
See,
say
they
it.
don't say it out.
See, there's this
don't-
attack-
So they'll use me, they'll
See,
dump me.
They don't say
See,
it out.
wait,
can
like
I
you
say
use
something?
me, you dump
Can
me.
I say something?
I
Timo,
know
can
you
I say
want to say
something?
it, you guys enjoy it. Calm down.
Can I
No,
say
no,
something?
no, no.
Timo, can I say something? Can I say something? The fact that they don't say it does not mean it doesn't happen. And do you know
Okay.
what now happens? The guy is the one that feels like a hero.
Yeah.
Right? Not knowing that it is the woman that needs the sex at that time.
At that time,
She
yeah.
comes to you. You
Get
might not
it
even,
and
you
get
might
out.
not even be like you might not even want it. But she seduces you. She gets down with you. She gets her urge relieved, and she moves on.
And you too, you get your
And
enjoyment
such a lady
too.
will delete your number.
And she moves
We
on.
never met. Nothing ever happened.
It's happened.
But how
But the fact that-
many?
but the fact-
I have
the fact that they
stories
don't
when I
talk
was in the
about
world.
it, the fact that they
I
don't
didn't-
talk about
okay,
it
it
does not mean
happened.
it doesn't happen.
It happened.
It's the,
How
because
many?
the society, because because it's because the society gives the man the confidence.
It is not society, now God, it is nature.
I need you guys to know that.
Now Adam be the first man. Now from we, now they create
this. You know.
So we have to respect that, respect men, respect. To be a man, not respect
you guys
men.
say that if every man out there can have non-emotion, a sex that has no emotions.
We cannot say all.
See, there are men out there that once they have a side chick or they find somebody else, they start developing feelings. They might tell their wife at home that, oh yes, I love you. But they're developing feelings for somebody else. So
and there are people that lie to themselves.
When they see that their side chick with another man, it's as if their world wants to crumble. Why? Because they are liking the babe already.
You can't go tell your wife, say, in the event, say side chick don't get.
He won't tell her. He won't tell her, oh, I have issues at work. And she wouldn't know that it's a side chick that's cheating on him.
There's plenty.
Wow. But let's come back to the topic.
Exactly.
I know say on no one agree, but
they will not accept
this. If we say maybe we don't solve that matter.
It's a wrong narrative that
they've been put.
Ladies naturally they're emotional. Once they get down with a guy, automatically they develop this feeling like it is automatic for ladies.
Don't say automatic. Don't generalize.
Down like this.
Don't generalize.
It doesn't happen for everybody.
In fact,
it is easy for the guy to say I want to quit, but it's not easy for the lady to say I want to quit. Because you already feel like
we need to go on this short break. Guys, we need to go on this short break. When we come back, it is still jokes aside.
Turn it up! It's the Wild Wild West, and Western Spring Television is pulling out all the stops to make sure that you don't miss out on every of the fun and happenings around you. Yup, we've got you covered because your girls got all the juiciest tidbits and entertainment news from around the world. Cross over to the chocolatey side of entertainment. Join me, Chocolate Cassie, on Eccentric as we take you into every bit of the juiciest news, fashion, music, movie updates, and other trending conversations. Together on the show, we'll get personal with your favorite celebrities via phone call, Zoom, or even live here in the studio. Eccentric will be showing on your TV screen on Western Spring Television, channel 190, only on Star Times.
Maybe I said you're not good in. If you are good in bed, if guy handle you well, when you say you will not want to forget the guy. You keep on coming.
Be useful for sex.
Thank you.
Wow.
When I'm honey, I call.
Welcome back to the show. Jokes aside,
doesn't really happen.
it is a very interesting one today. He choke.
He choke.
Did you hear what Jamaica is when is screwing?
He be standing.
That's the only thing Jamaica knows how to.
That's the only thing you know.
The topic today is can a relationship without sex work? Can a relationship work without sex? Let me put it that way now. Cassie, you never talk your on top this matter. Now King give say no if you work. Jamaica say if you work.
No, I said it can
say
work.
if you work, if you work. Do you think a relationship can work?
I actually have said this before that it's rare. It's rare for it to be able to work because with the men that we have out here now, it honestly can't work.
Women,
do you think it's the
someone
men?
like John Michael now that
What about women too?
expects that you should compensate him with sex. That mentality.
I'm not saying me. I'm just saying that. I'm talking publicly. I'm talking generally. I'm talking generally. Why men?
You said it.
It is not happening to me.
No.
You said it.
I'm
You said
just
it.
The
saying
question
it.
Everybody heard it.
That was the question. I answered the question he asked.
And he used the word sex as compensation, right?
He said it.
I
That is the
said
mentality of some people.
I said men.
Plus
He's
him,
driving that
plus
narrative.
I'm just
plus
talking
him.
about.
It's not from his
And
end.
I'm talking about
he
me.
also said to us that it's not possible for him to have a relationship with her sex, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So,
So
that's exactly
put
what
two
I'm
and two
saying.
together.
Is it possible?
And
Okay, yes.
I had given you my
said,
experience, and I told you that I've
tried.
had situations
But how you survive that period?
I was very okay. I didn't want to have sex, so I was not even looking for it. So even if I get,
Is it-
even if I get horny,
Is it
to
a subscription
the
that
point-
you subscribe to and you just
No, I just had
unsubscribe?
this mentality of I was not ready for it, and so nothing. Men. That's the thing with men. Men
Even
like,
me, sef,
men
I
like
fit do
a
am.
challenge.
I've done it
Once-
before.
once you
I've
tell
done
a guy-
it before.
No
once
sex.
you tell a guy that, oh no, I don't want to have sex, he feels like, oh, you've not
You have
met
to conquer.
guys that
You have
have
to
found
conquer
your
you.
buttons.
Yeah.
You've not met the guy that can touch you, and then they try.
Yeah,
And
he
no
wants to
matter
conquer
what,
you.
I will still tell him no. Even if I've
He will
gotten to
touch
the
and do,
apex,
he will
and
not
I'm
touch very
so
well.
horny and I really want it. Ma'am, that's the
He not touch you
consciousness
very
I
well.
don't. That's what I'm saying. They just feel like, oh, that you've not met a guy that can do this, do that. They want to make more, but it just, for me, my answer is it cannot work because the men will never
And they think you are
try
abnormal.
to make it work.
No. Do not put it on the
I'm
men.
telling you based on my own personal
What about
And-
ladies
and-
too?
and I will
Who will be
tell
looking at
you-
the guy like
I will tell you based
what you're
on
going-
my own experience too.
Yeah.
What I've read, what
What
I've
you've seen
seen,
when you
what
were in the
I've
world.
heard,
Yes.
what I've experienced. Sometimes it is not the man.
A lot of time is the man. Since you want to be all about
It is
stats,
not
It
the
is
like
not
talking
the
about
man,
statistics,
most
Abi.
times.
If you
It is
check
not
the
the man.
statistics,
Most of the time, you
Now
want
woman
to
go
put
know the
it to the
button.
man.
She go
Okay,
go
the
touch
man.
your
but
this
let's
thing.
check
What about the woman where they dodge the college?
Abi now.
let's check the statistics. Since you like
we want to
statistics.
keep ourselves till marriage. You go con get belle.
At the end of the
Make
day,
sense.
for another person,
We want to keep ourselves, and this man don't they keep himself. And
Na lie.
if we-
Na lie.
Which one is na lie?
No.
Na lie.
You see.
The guy they collect
so,
inside.
so you don't believe say man feed them making no knack.
Na lie.
Very rare.
Especially
happens.
when the guy is pressuring you.
I've done it before.
It's a different thing when who said who?
Yes, I've done it before. Why? It's not possible.
Especially when the guy is pressurizing.
I don't know.
That might get
why
calm.
they lie for national TV?
I've
Why
done
they
it
lie?
before. I'm
Why
not
you lying?
Why is I'm lying?
Why you
I'm not
lying?
lying. I've done it before.
You cannot say
cannot say that is
categorically
it.
that there are not men that can stay away from sex.
There are.
There-
No, there
Like
are.
I said,
They are men.
I've done it before. I'm serious.
I can decide to say no. When I was in the world, I can say, too much focus. This is not the goal. This is where I'm going to.
Really?
No distraction.
So much. Have you
Focus.
ever had a non-sexual relationship before? Ever?
You first ask me how many relationships I don't get.
Hey, in all of them, when you don't get, you don't ever get on
Why?
and say, you know why.
Why? Why we can't do that?
I've been in such before.
That's what I'm saying.
That was before
I'm
I
sorry.
became- Before
The
before
men
I
will
became.
not allow it to work.
Before I had my first.
We
It is
are
the
di-
men.
we-
Because you are thinking, why are we
Cassie.
dating without sex?
Cassie, we are different.
Please let us
We
hear
are
I've done
Jamaica.
it before I had my first sex. All the
GSS
relationships I
what? GSS what?
No. I had my first. Wait. I had my first sex at the age of 22.
Okay.
And I've been sexually active since around there. I've been.
You've been sexually active?
I've been. I became matured since around 16,
No,
17, 18, and I've been in
You
relationships.
stayed away from sex.
I entered institution at 18. I had a girlfriend when I was in school. Well, I didn't touch any one of them until I was 22.
Okay.
That was when I had my first sex, and we were together. We were always
Good.
moving.
Good
And I didn't
you
dance.
mentioned
And
this.
then-
Good you mentioned
And
this.
then-
Do you
And
also
then-
know? See, it's true. He can't do that. There was a time in my life that, yes, before I entered the world,
before you chop before you
My
chop apple
question
inside
is-
Garden of Eden.
See,
As he don't chop the apple now, since
The
then I've had
very
a non-sexual
first-
relationship.
now,
since then.
wait, wait,
Since
guy,
then,
yes.
Jama,
Guy, wait.
Like,
I had one. I had one. By the end of the day, I realized that the lady, she was telling me she was a virgin. By
And
the end
you
of the
also
day,
were
by the
cheating
time we
on
now,
her.
by the time we
Say
now
that part
said,
too.
by the time we now said we should come and
Say
do
that part
this,
too, Michael.
everything was open.
Say the part where you were also collecting from the side.
When did I
Say
tell you that?
part.
How?
You said it. You said it to us.
When?
You said it to us.
Nígbà wo ni?
Before you said everything. You said
He's a
that part.
liar.
Stop lying.
Liar.
now, see,
Because
now,
I had the feeling
now
that-
one story, now they change person mindset.
Yes, now.
I once did this. I remember now. Now just say make we day, and I'm sorry for those that are virgin. Me, once you're a virgin, I move. It's a mentality for me. It's not for you. I know they do am.
Do you have a reason?
Yeah, I have my reasons. Once you say, once I touch you, you start to shake like jellyfish. Wait till this up. This is my fault. Everything you just, it's okay. As you go, you don't go. And the reason where that thing happened, I be this.
Okay.
The babe, Navi, I lock up. But at the end of the day, she still move ahead.
Move on, as an
You know,
Somebody
she
else
get on that relationship and all of that. Yeah.
While she was still in a relationship
Yeah,
with you?
she moved. But I don't know that in I
You
cannot
know
say
that
about that.
some ladies used to have this
But
belief that
I
once
was-
you are not married to me, I have the right to have other relationships. Once someone once said it on the radio, during my show,
you
that
can.
once you are not yet married to me, I have the right. I can date another guy. I can date other guys.
Do you have that
Because
mentality too?
it's not
Michael?
legit
Huh?
yet.
I don't have it. I don't
some
like
people
it.
have,
But she
have
said
that.
it.
Wait,
A lady said it.
Wait, does John Michael has that mentality
No.
too? Have you been in a relationship and you're dating other people?
No.
If I give you slap, you never talk about this show before. If I was you, you say no.
Are you my mother? You know anything about me?
You always
Are you living in my house? Are you living in my room?
violence.
Are you living in my house?
You
Are you
want
living in my
stop
room?
want
Are you my
stop
girlfriend?
That's the way you talk on top of the show.
sure that he's always having
That's the way you talk on those.
I'm only
Separate
having
relationship.
President of saying they date 3 people at the same
That was when I was in the
conversation.
world.
yeah,
There was
yeah.
time you were in the world now.
Yeah,
I was
true,
in the world. I was once lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I can see.
my
I don't do that. Everybody, we all have our past. That was
Yeah,
my past.
true.
You need to see the
You know it yourself. You know it. That was my past.
If you have that mentality,
Which past?
if you
The
have
past
that
that we are still
mentality
in now.
that because we are not
Then.
married, you cannot say I cheat on you. It's a very bad one.
Yeah, it's a bad one. And we should not use that
It's
to
a
just
bad one.
generalize. Okay, some people don't
Huh?
have the concept of being loyal. Some people
Yeah.
are just wild
Like
that way.
now until you pull in girl,
Some people are wild that way.
forget
And
anything
it's-
went up.
it's
And you know,
wrong.
some people
It's
also
wrong.
say that because of experience. Like some people have had experiences where they gave their all to a particular
It's,
person.
now you are
The person
talking.
dumped them, right? So such ladies.
You
would
tell the babe
come
say
up with the
no sex. The
mentality
next thing they wipe, and you they keep yourself.
No, I'm
What a
talking,
word.
I'm talking about
Yeah,
a
see,
lady
it's a
now.
different thing we're
It's a
talking
different
about.
thing.
Okay.
I'm talking about a lady that gave her all to a guy, and the guy jilted her at the end of the day, and she had to start from,
The zero,
from
yeah.
zero. So some ladies will say, instead of me giving my all to a guy, and at the same time,
let me give my half.
So let me just have like 3 of them, so that if one
By
mess
the
up,
sides.
I can always.
I can't even
shoot
talk
the other
again
one.
because if I say it, she want to slap me. She will say I'm lying.
No.
If I say I'm
Jam
lying, everything I'm lying.
Talk with you want to talk.
I don't want to talk again. No.
Jam Michael, talk with you want
I
to
don't
talk.
want to talk again. No.
See, do not let this babe begin the
He
make you
lied
talk
on
with
the
you want
too
to talk.
much.
Why will we say
Jam
I'm
Michael
lying?
is speaking
Well, have a past.
from experience. He's
I'm
a
a new
love
person,
doctor.
yes.
He must have
I'm a love
read a
doctor.
lot. Come
I've
on.
seen a lot of things. I've been in the world.
And he has done a lot of things too.
I'm not a kid.
So,
So we can share experiences now. But now I've changed.
Jam Michael,
I bet share one
when
from
was the
the
last
well
time was
of,
the relationship and he had other chicks? When
What
was the
did you
last
say?
time? Like when was the last time you were in a relationship and you had other chicks?
It's been long.
Which long? This year? 2023?
Yes.
We are no.
King Give, why are you so sure?
I know him now. I know this guy.
No, wait.
How do you know me? Are you my girlfriend?
No.
Are you one of my girls?
I will not accept the fact that
He brags about it to
no.
us.
You
When?
cannot say if this guy is having visitors or you are seeing
I don't
babes
know.
around him. He might not be
That is
dating them.
African
No.
mentality.
He
might not
When
be
they see you with a
dating
lady
them.
or a lady enters your room,
Jamaican.
automatically you have done woo.
Jamaican, swear with your small jar.
Which one
Swear
is that?
with her, say, if you never do that this year, say you get other chicks and you get girlfriend, say make it no rise again. Swear with her.
Which one is
Which
which one is other chicks? Which one is other chicks? Now you know you're number one now.
You see, so number 1 to
Please,
100.
please, what is smudger?
The one where they
You don't call it
the
small
front
jar.
leg.
This is the real big jar.
Okay, now you be the small
Yeah,
one.
it's small jar. Leave it.
Oh my God.
King give you no go.
You're now saying small jar. You're now pointing at it.
I would like to correct something. If you see me with girls,
Yeah.
It doesn't mean.
I'm
Yeah,
pushing
sure,
that.
sure.
That is the mindset too.
Yes.
Sure.
But King
Jamaica.
King give.
Yeah.
King has said that's when he will now put the speaker on and she's
From-
hearing soundtracks. So
Come
yeah,
on.
I can play music at home now.
In the
King
night.
give
Play
refuses
song
to
for
be
your house
my
again.
tenant anymore. I can't be your landlord anymore. Think ask me. You are evicted though from the house. You are evicted. Can't I play music again?
In the night.
If I like, in the
See,
night, yes, in the night you can play music. Why you not sleep? Why you not sleep? Why you dey listen to music from my room?
That narrative.
And it
is
gets
wrong.
some time. Now I tell you,
That
get some
narrative.
time. When we say the song go see they play, I go see they hear some sound. I go see they.
Maybe it's the song.
I will not start
Which
to start
sound is
today.
coming
I'll not
at
start
night,
to
look
watch
at you.
movie. Can't increase the volume so that you know it's temptation.
But why your ear? They
I don't know why you're
Why
here.
your ear no go yes?
Why the
Your ear be apropos,
why the girl they
apropos.
shout? Why the girl they shout?
Who is shouting?
Why the girl they shout? This week.
Wait.
What is he laughing?
Who sing the song? Wait.
Someone can
Who
giggle.
sing the song? Not be girl they sing. The artist will sing the song.
the soundtrack different from
No,
the
the
soundtrack.
they play song for midnight.
If he be saying
When
the
I see
song
they hear
too
some
sweet, the
sound,
girl,
maybe like-
and she like him
Some
now.
sound like
Maybe it's the movie you're watching. I don't know. But I don't know what you're talking about.
King give nowhere to do.
King give. You know they sleep on your room. We are there apropos for another person room. No.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
evicted, though.
Very interesting. Very
Automatic
interesting. I like the fact say King give come out of her shell. Normally when we discuss issues like this, she will lock up.
And
You mean say they hear that kind of sound
they
for?
come out.
You dey hear that kind of sound for Jamaica, please.
for you to tell you that I've been tortured, I've been in pain for so long. In the night,
Jamaica.
She's
I've been
emotionally
hearing him too.
emotionally downcast.
What is this? Shogulaye ni,
Don't say that now.
She
I just
ogulaye.
cast you out. No be true.
We need to go.
All
We
this
need
is
to
a
go.
lie, yo.
Because
If buy you like this now.
this
I
one
just-
where King give the. If
I just
I
paint
say
a picture like
make
this.
she explain more. We're gonna watch another thing. We're gonna imagine a lot. Now, Cassie, if guy tell you say make una day without sex for relationship because we need to go now, will you accept or not?
100%. Yes.
Without any iota of doubt?
Yes. I would accept. Why not?
And no doubt from its end.
Yes. Because I don't enter a relationship with trust issues. I wait for you to do something to make you
Because
trust you.
it's a very big problem. Some people feel like, are you sure?
I don't carry baggage from other relationships. I give you the freedom of, doubts. Then when you now do something, that's when I start having trust issues. So if you tell me, okay, this is what you want, I would believe you 100% until you do something that make me to start being suspicious. So yes, I would 100% agree to it. I
Okay.
would be happy about it, Seth.
Jan Michael, if a lady brings this to your table,
That
because I already know King Eve's response, she will agree. If a lady brings this to your table,
That-
say, guy, no sex before marriage,
why?
Because
I want
shatter
to
the
know the
table.
reason.
and she says, I want this sex to be.
She never done before.
You know,
Even if she has.
she don't
Some
do
people
am.
swear to celibacy.
But babe, I just want us to be till our wedding
Since
night.
she don't do it before, if she say she be virgin, I could believe say okay, probably maybe because she's trying to keep her virgin.
You know, go check whether she be virgin or not.
I will check.
So,
Oh,
And
boy.
once I find out she's a virgin,
Wait.
I'm gonna keep
Wait,
her.
you're going to say, I
will
don't
check.
believe you. So you carry your hand. To
No, be
I need
so,
to
no be
understand.
hand.
How do you check?
A girl they check.
We get
now.
stethoscope. We
See,
get
wait,
I'm curious.
No worry, I
How
don't
do
fit
you
tell you.
check?
Get out they check. No worry.
this age and time, a lot happened.
How do
a
you
lot
check?
Of deceit.
Yes.
I just
People
want
have
to
been-
know.
Have you forgotten he's a
I
love
want to
doctor?
know,
He
as
has
a virgin now, and I
stethoscope.
thought he will not tell me, babe, open your leg. Let me
I
check
won't
if
tell you
you're
like
right.
that.
So
Now
what do
style,
you
you get
do?
me. No
What do
worry, you
do?
don't feel no. I don't feel tell you. Now men's code.
Is it know where the hymen is.
No worry, just you get a good thing.
You go check your eyeball. You will have to.
I be man.
Top doctor.
I be man. I be woman.
But
You get where I
particular thing where Jam.
But if you don't do before, you don't sexually active before, you can't tell me say now you know me till about to go. How am I sure you are not doing it somewhere else?
So you know, agree.
I don't agree.
If she not be virgin, and if she be virgin, you must check whether not virgin.
You know, there's a way I will check.
Like that you must confirm.
Yes, once I know that she's a virgin.
You don't want to make her carry you 2.5.
Yes, so because it don't happen before. Wait till time you say me virgin last when now we enter.
So everybody is that person.
Years.
Everybody is that other person. You have to give people the benefits of doubt.
The present world we are in now, things they happen.
That
they
sex
see things.
is everywhere.
Yeah, so
sex everywhere.
Everywhere.
People talk about sex. People feed on sex.
There's even sex robot. Everything's not about sex now.
Okay, King Give, we need to run. What is your advice for people that have that mentality of saying sex can never work and relationships can never work without sex?
I just believe it's their own. It's their life. I don't put my opinions on them. No, I cannot do that. But what I just want them to know that it's an action that has consequences, and you should be ready to chase the consequences when they happen.
Like what?
I don't know. There are different things. I cannot say you would have. No, I don't know. But I'm just saying, it has worked. It may have worked for some people. It may have not worked for some people. But whatever it is, life is a risk. The person that is even saying I don't want to have sex in a relationship is also a risk the person is taking. Do you understand? So that's just it.
Ja Michael, what is your
do what works for you. Whatever works for you, do it.
From your experience,
do what you believe in. Do what works for you.
So if you believe that it cannot work, tell her that it cannot work.
Exactly. That's what I feel like you should do. If you know you cannot stay, you cannot do without sex.
And please, before we leave, please, I want to make this announcement. It's very, very important. I want to announce to you that Evelyn is automatically evicted. She's evicted from. You are evicted.
My money never finished.
You are here now.
I like to say one thing. For men who like to pressure babes into wanting to say yes when they've said you don't want. So I feel like that's completely wrong. So if a guy is telling you she doesn't want, just go find the next one that wants and leave the one that doesn't want in peace.
Yeah.
Don't talk down her.
Don't you believe there can be change?
That is what men always think.
That's
I can change her, I can change her. You cannot. I have a mind of my own and I don't want to. So nothing you say or do would change it.
Wow. Thank you so very much, guys. It's been a very interesting one. Ja Michael, I greet you.
My brother.
Allah no touch me. You are evicted.
I celebrate you today.
Why are you laughing?
All the ta-ta-ta where you don't.
All the ta-ta-ta-ta.
And you are saying you have been punished.
That is Ja Michael's voice.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
So my guest cannot laugh.
On our YouTube page, Western Spring Television. You can get past episodes, and this particular one you can watch it over and over again. Next week will be another time. Catch ya.
Catch ya.